Do you find yourself gripping the handrail tighter every time you face a flight of stairs? Has that familiar ache in your knees become your constant companion, making even a short walk to the mailbox feel like climbing a mountain? If you're nodding along, feeling that frustrating weakness creeping into your legs day by day, then you found exactly what you need. I'm going to share with you 4 proven exercises that can transform your leg strength starting today. And I promise you, these aren't your typical boring routines that everyone talks about, but nobody actually sticks with. Picture this for a moment. Imagine walking up those stairs in your home without that burning sensation in your thighs, without having to pause halfway to catch your breath. Envision yourself playing in the garden with your grandchildren, chasing them around without worrying about your legs giving out. Think about the confidence you'll feel knowing that your body can support all the adventures you still want to have, whether that's traveling to new places, dancing at family celebrations, or simply maintaining your independence in your own home for years to come. But here's what most people don't realize, and what I'm going to reveal to you today, along with those 4 life-changing exercises. Later in this video, I'll unveil the specific nutrients and supplements that can accelerate your leg-strengthening journey exponentially. We'll dive deep into the truth about protein powder. Does it really make a difference for people over 55, or is it just expensive marketing hype? And I'll answer the burning question that keeps so many people awake at night. Are joint supplements actually worth your hard-earned money, or are you just flushing dollars down the drain? The reality is that leg weakness isn't just about feeling tired or uncomfortable. It's about something much more profound and life-altering than most people understand. When your legs start losing their strength, you're not just losing muscle. You're losing your freedom, your confidence, and your ability to live life on your own terms. Every step becomes calculated, every movement becomes cautious, and suddenly you find yourself declining invitations, avoiding activities, and slowly but surely shrinking your world to fit your limitations. Let me tell you why having strong, pain-free legs is absolutely crucial for everything you want to do in the coming decades. First, there's the obvious benefit of mobility and independence. Strong legs mean you can walk longer distances without fatigue, climb stairs without fear, and maintain your balance when life throws you those unexpected moments. You know what I'm talking about, those split-second situations where you need to catch yourself, step over an obstacle, or quickly move out of the way. Your legs are your foundation, and when that foundation is solid, everything else in your life becomes more stable and secure. But there's something even more important that most people never consider, something that connects directly to your brain health and cognitive function. Recent groundbreaking research has shown that leg strength exercises don't just build muscle, they actually stimulate brain function and can significantly reduce your risk of memory loss and cognitive decline. When you engage your leg muscles in targeted exercises, you're sending powerful signals throughout your nervous system, improving blood flow to your brain and literally creating new neural pathways that keep your mind sharp and focused. This happens because your legs contain some of the largest muscle groups in your body, and when you work these muscles properly, you're activating a cascade of beneficial hormones and growth factors that travel throughout your entire system. These natural chemicals don't just repair and strengthen your muscles. They cross the blood-brain barrier and provide nourishment and protection to your brain cells. People who maintain strong legs well into their 70s and 80s consistently show better memory, faster processing speed, and greater mental clarity than those who let their leg strength deteriorate. Here's what's happening to your body right now, whether you realize it or not. Starting around age 45, your body begins a process called muscle protein breakdown, where you start losing muscle mass at a rate of about 1 to 2% per year. By the time you reach 65, If you haven't taken specific action to prevent it, you could have lost up to 25% of your total muscle mass. Your legs, being the largest muscle groups, are hit the hardest by this process. This muscle loss isn't just about aesthetics or even strength. It's about fundamental changes in how your body functions. As you lose muscle tissue, your metabolism slows down, making it easier to gain weight and harder to maintain energy levels. Throughout the day, your bones begin to weaken because they're not receiving the constant stimulation that muscle contractions provide. Your balance and coordination start to decline because the stabilizing muscles around your joints aren't strong enough to keep you steady. And perhaps most importantly, your confidence begins to erode as you notice these changes happening day by day. The medical term for this process is sarcopenia, and it's like a silent thief that steals your vitality gradually, so gradually that you might not even notice it's happening until one day you realize that activities you used to take for granted now leave you exhausted and sore. Climbing a flight of stairs that you used to bound up 2 steps at a time now requires careful planning and perhaps a rest at the top. Walking through the grocery store for your weekly shopping trip now requires strategic use of the shopping cart for support, and you find yourself looking for chairs or benches wherever you go. But here's the truly frightening part about sarcopenia. It's not just the quantity of muscle you lose, it's also the quality. The muscle fibers that give you quick, powerful movements, the ones that help you catch yourself if you stumble or quickly step out of the way of danger. These are called type 2 muscle fibers, and they're the first ones to disappear as we age. These fast-twitch fibers are absolutely essential for maintaining your reaction time and preventing falls, which become increasingly dangerous as we get older. For women, the situation becomes even more challenging after menopause. The hormonal changes that occur during this transition accelerate both muscle loss and bone density reduction, creating a perfect storm that can lead to increased fracture risk and decreased mobility. The estrogen that once helped protect and maintain muscle tissue is no longer present in the same quantities, meaning that women need to be even more proactive about strength training to maintain their independence and vitality. But here's what gives me hope, and what should give you hope too. This process is not inevitable, and it's never too late to reverse it. Your muscles have an amazing ability called plasticity, which means they can adapt and grow stronger at any age. Studies have shown that people in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s can build significant muscle strength and mass with the right approach. In fact, older adults often see faster initial improvements than younger people because they have more room for improvement and their bodies respond eagerly to the stimulus of proper exercise. The key is understanding that not all exercise is created equal when it comes to building leg strength and preventing sarcopenia. Those gentle walks around the neighborhood, while beneficial for cardiovascular health and mental well-being, aren't going to challenge your muscles enough to stimulate significant strength gains. Your muscles need to be progressively overloaded, challenged with resistance that forces them to adapt and grow stronger. This doesn't mean you need to become a powerlifter or spend hours in a gym surrounded by intimidating equipment and people half your age. What it means is that you need to perform specific exercises that target the major muscle groups in your legs with enough intensity to create positive adaptations. These exercises need to be safe, appropriate for your current fitness level, and progressively challenging as you get stronger. They need to address not just strength, but also balance, coordination, and functional movement patterns that translate directly to the activities you want to perform in your daily life. Think of strength training as an investment in your future self. Every repetition you perform today is like making a deposit in a bank account that will pay dividends for decades to come. The strength you build now will determine whether you're traveling the world at 75 or confined to a chair. The balance and coordination you develop today will determine whether you're dancing at your grandchild's wedding or watching from the sidelines. The confidence you build through consistent exercise will determine whether you approach each new day with excitement and possibility or with fear and limitations. Know that you understand the critical importance of maintaining and building leg strength. Let me introduce you to 4 exercises that will revolutionize how your legs feel and function. These aren't complicated movements that require expensive equipment or a gym membership. These are carefully selected exercises that you can perform in the comfort and privacy of your own home, using nothing more than a sturdy chair, a single step, and your own body weight. What makes these exercises special is that they're specifically designed to address the exact movement patterns and muscle groups that become weak and painful as we age. Before I reveal these game-changing exercises, I want you to do something for me. Take a moment right now to think about your own relationship with your legs and your mobility. Are you someone who used to love long walks but now finds yourself cutting them short because of discomfort? Do you catch yourself making excuses to avoid certain activities because you're worried about your legs not keeping up? Or maybe you're one of those people who still feels young and vibrant in your mind, but your body seems to be writing checks that your legs can't cash. Whatever your situation, I want you to know that you're not alone, and more importantly, you're not stuck with the way things are right now. I'd love to hear your story, and I know our community would too. After you finish watching this video, scroll down to the comments and share with us what's the one activity or movement that you miss most because of leg weakness or pain. Maybe it's climbing stairs without holding the railing, or perhaps it's being able to get up from a low chair without using your arms for assistance. When you share your experience, you're not just helping me understand what matters most to you, you're also encouraging others who might be facing similar challenges. There's something powerful about knowing that other people understand exactly what you're going through, and often the support and encouragement you'll find in the comments section can be just as valuable as the exercises themselves. And while you're thinking about that, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, I'd be honored to have you join our community of people who are committed to aging with strength, vitality, and independence. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because I'm constantly sharing new strategies, exercises, and insights that can help you maintain and improve your health as you age. This isn't just about exercises, it's about building a lifestyle that supports your goals and dreams for the decades ahead. Let's start with the first exercise, which I call the controlled chair rise. This movement might look simple, but it's incredibly effective because it mimics one of the most important functional movements in your daily life, getting up from a seated position. Whether you're rising from your favorite armchair, getting out of your car, or standing up from the toilet, this movement pattern is something you do dozens of times every day. The problem is that most people perform this movement incorrectly, using momentum and their arms to compensate for weak leg muscles, which only makes the weakness worse over time. Here's how to perform the controlled chair rise properly. Find a sturdy chair that doesn't have wheels or any tendency to slide around. Sit on the front third of the seat with your feet planted firmly on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Your feet should be positioned slightly behind your knees, not directly under them. This positioning is crucial because it forces your leg muscles to work harder and more effectively. Cross your arms over your chest. This prevents you from using your arms to assist with the movement, which ensures that your leg muscles do all the work. Now comes the critical part, the rising phase. Instead of quickly popping up out of the chair, you're going to rise slowly and deliberately, taking at least 3 full seconds to reach a standing position. Push through your heels, squeeze your glutes, and imagine that you're trying to push the floor away from you with your feet. Your chest should stay up and your back should remain straight throughout the movement. Once you reach the standing position, pause for 1 second to ensure you have complete control and balance. The descent phase is equally important, if not more so. Lower yourself back to the seated position even more slowly than you stood up, taking at least 4 seconds to make contact with the chair. This controlled lowering movement, called an eccentric contraction, is incredibly effective for building strength and muscle mass. Don't just fall back into the chair. Maintain tension in your muscles throughout the entire range of motion. The moment your glutes touch the seat, immediately begin the next repetition without relaxing or settling into the chair. Start with 8 to 12 repetitions, performed twice daily. If you find this too challenging initially, you can make it easier by using a higher chair or allowing yourself to use one finger on each hand to lightly touch a wall or sturdy surface for balance. But don't push or pull with your hands. As you get stronger over the next few weeks, you can progress by performing more repetitions, using a lower chair, or even holding a light weight against your chest. The second exercise is the step-back lunge, which is fantastic for building strength in your glutes, quadriceps, and hamstrings, while also improving your balance and coordination. This exercise addresses one of the most common movement dysfunctions in older adults: the inability to control single-leg movements effectively. Many people lose the ability to balance on one leg as they age, which significantly increases their risk of falls and limits their mobility. To perform the step-back lunge, start by standing tall with your feet hip-width apart, arms at your sides or placed on your hips. Keep a sturdy chair or wall within arm's reach for the first few sessions, until you're confident with the movement. Take a large step backward with your right foot, landing on the ball of your foot with your heel raised. Your left foot remains planted firmly on the ground, bearing most of your body weight. Lower your body by bending both knees until your left thigh is parallel to the floor and your right knee is hovering just above the ground. Your torso should remain upright throughout the movement. Don't lean forward or backward. The key is to keep most of your weight on your front leg while using your back leg primarily for balance and stability. Push through the heel of your front foot to return to the starting position, bringing your back foot forward to meet your front foot. Complete 8 to 10 repetitions with your right leg stepping back, then switch and perform the same number. With your left leg stepping back, focus on control and stability rather than speed. If you feel unsteady, lightly touch a wall or chair with one finger for balance, but try to minimize this assistance as you become more comfortable with the movement. The third exercise is the calf raise hold, which targets not only your calf muscles, but also the small, stabilizing muscles in your feet and ankles that are crucial for balance and fall prevention. Strong calves are essential for walking, climbing stairs, and maintaining proper circulation in your lower legs. Many older adults develop circulation problems partly because their calf muscles, often called the second heart because of their role in pumping blood back up to the heart, have become weak and ineffective. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, either holding onto a chair back or wall for light support. Slowly rise up onto your toes by contracting your calf muscles, lifting your heels as high as possible off the ground. Here's the key difference that makes this exercise so effective. Instead of immediately lowering back down, hold this raised position for 5 full seconds. During this hold, focus on maintaining your balance and feeling the burn in your calf muscles. Lower your heels slowly and under control, taking about 3 seconds to return to the starting position. Don't just drop your heels. Maintain tension in your muscles throughout the entire movement. Perform 12 to 15 repetitions, holding each one for 5 seconds. As you get stronger, you can progress by performing the exercise on one foot at a time, or by holding light weights in your hands. The fourth and final exercise is the wall sit, which is incredibly effective for building endurance in your quadriceps, glutes, and core muscles. This isometric exercise, meaning your muscles contract without moving, is perfect for older adults because it's safe, controllable, and allows you to work at your own intensity level. Find a smooth wall and stand with your back against it. Feet about 2 feet away from the wall and shoulder width apart. Slowly slide your back down the wall by bending your knees, as if you're sitting down in an invisible chair. Stop when your thighs are parallel to the floor, or as close to parallel as you can comfortably achieve. Your knees should be directly over your ankles, not pushed forward over your toes. Hold this position for 15 to 30 seconds initially, breathing normally throughout the hold. Your goal is to work up to holding this position for 60 seconds or more. If you start to shake or feel like you can't maintain proper form, slowly slide back up the wall to the starting position. Rest for 30 seconds, then repeat for 2 to 3 total sets. Now that you have these 4 powerful exercises in your arsenal, let's talk about how to accelerate your results and maximize the benefits for your legs, joints, and overall health. The truth is, while exercise is absolutely the foundation of building strong, pain-free legs, there are specific nutritional strategies and targeted supplements that can dramatically enhance your progress and help you achieve your goals faster than exercise alone. The first supplement I want to discuss is one that has been extensively researched and proven effective for people over 55, protein powder. But here's what most people don't understand about protein and aging. It's not just about the total amount of protein you consume. It's about the timing, the type, and how well your body can actually utilize it. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing and utilizing dietary protein, a condition called anabolic resistance. This means that the same amount of protein that effectively built and maintained muscle when you were younger may not be sufficient now. High-quality protein powder, particularly whey protein isolate, provides your muscles with the essential amino acids they need to repair and grow stronger after exercise. The key is consuming it within 30 to 60 minutes after your workout, when your muscles are primed, to absorb and utilize these nutrients most effectively. For people over 55, I recommend 25 to 30 grams of protein powder mixed with water or unsweetened almond milk immediately after completing your leg exercises. But what if you're lactose intolerant or prefer plant-based options? Plant-based protein powders made from pea, hemp, or brown rice can be equally effective, provided you choose a complete protein blend that contains all 9 essential amino acids. The important thing is consistency, making sure you're providing your muscles with the building blocks they need every single day, not just on the days you exercise. The second supplement that can make a tremendous difference is magnesium, which is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, including muscle contraction and relaxation. Many older adults are deficient in magnesium without even realizing it, and this deficiency can contribute to muscle cramps, weakness, and poor recovery from exercise. Magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate, taken in doses of 200 to 400 milligrams daily, can help improve muscle function and reduce post-exercise soreness. Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, found in fish oil, are crucial for reducing inflammation throughout your body, including in your muscles and joints. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of muscle breakdown and joint pain as we age. A high-quality fish oil supplement, providing at least 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily, can help control this inflammation and support faster recovery from your exercises. Vitamin D deserves special attention because it's both a vitamin and a hormone that plays a crucial role in muscle function and bone health. Many people over 55 are deficient in vitamin D, especially if they spend most of their time indoors or live in northern climates with limited sun exposure. Vitamin D deficiency has been directly linked to muscle weakness, increased fall risk, and poor balance. Having your vitamin D blood level tested and supplementing to achieve optimal levels between 40 and 60 ng/ml can make a significant difference in your leg strength and overall mobility. Collagen peptides are another supplement worth considering, particularly for joint health and connective tissue support. As we age, our natural collagen production decreases, leading to weaker tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. Supplementing with 10 to 15 grams of hydrolyzed collagen peptides daily can help support joint health and may reduce exercise-related joint discomfort. Now, let's address some common concerns and questions I frequently receive. Many people worry about starting an exercise program because they're afraid of making existing pain worse or causing injury. This fear is understandable, but it's important to realize that inactivity and muscle weakness often contribute more to pain and injury risk than appropriate exercise does. The key is starting gradually and progressively increasing the challenge. As your body adapts, if you have existing knee, hip, or back problems, these exercises can actually help improve your symptoms by strengthening the muscles that support these joints. However, you should always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have chronic health conditions or have been sedentary for an extended period. Some people also worry about exercise being too time-consuming or complicated to fit into their daily routine. The beauty of these 4 exercises is that they can be completed in 15 to 20 minutes and require no special equipment or gym membership. You can perform them while watching television, listening to music, or even during commercial breaks of your favorite shows. Consistency is far more important than intensity when you're starting out. It's better to perform these exercises for 10 minutes every day than to do an intense hour-long workout once a week. Your muscles respond to regular, consistent stimulus, and building this habit into your daily routine will ensure long-term success. As you progress with these exercises over the coming weeks and months, you'll likely notice improvements beyond just leg strength. Many people report better sleep quality, improved mood, increased energy levels, and greater confidence in their daily activities. This happens because regular strength training has systemic effects throughout your body, improving circulation, hormone balance, and neurological function. The goal isn't to become a competitive athlete or to achieve the same fitness level you had in your 20s or 30s. The goal is to maintain and improve your functional capacity so that you can continue doing the things you love for as long as possible. Whether that's traveling, gardening, playing with grandchildren, or simply maintaining your independence in your own home, these exercises and nutritional strategies will help you get there. Remember that building strength and improving mobility is a gradual process that requires patience and persistence. You might not notice dramatic changes in the first week or two, but if you stick with the program consistently, you'll begin to see and feel improvements within 4 to 6 weeks. Many of my clients report that climbing stairs becomes noticeably easier. They feel more stable when walking on uneven surfaces, and they have greater confidence in their ability to move safely and effectively. One final point I want to emphasize is the importance of listening to your body and adjusting the exercises as needed. Some days you might feel stronger and more energetic, while other days you might need to reduce the intensity or take an extra rest day. This is completely normal and expected. The key is to maintain consistency over the long term while being flexible and responsive to how your body feels on any given day. I hope this information has been valuable and actionable for you. Building strong, pain-free legs after 55 is absolutely achievable with the right approach, and I'm confident that these exercises and strategies will make a meaningful difference in your life. If you found this information helpful, I'd Be incredibly grateful if you'd take a moment to subscribe to our channel and join our community of people who are committed to aging with strength and vitality. Your subscription helps us reach more people who can benefit from this information, and it motivates us to continue creating content that addresses the real challenges and concerns of people in your stage of life. I'd also love to hear about your experience with these exercises. After you've been practicing them for a few weeks, come back and share your progress with our community. What improvements have you noticed? Which exercise did you find most challenging at first, and how has it gotten easier over time? Your success stories not only celebrate your own achievements, but also inspire and encourage others who might be just starting their own journey towards stronger, healthier legs. Together, we can support each other in maintaining our independence, vitality, and joy in movement for many years to come.